Namaskar, good evening. You're watching Nation Wants to Know and I am Swati Joshi. Has Indian National Congress now become Pak Premi Party? Has India's biggest opposition party resolved to forget about its resolution just 4 days ago to not indulge in partisan politics over national security? It certainly seems to be the case, and this time peddling unverified propaganda is none other than Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. Addressing a Samvidhan Bachao rally in Ranchi, Kharge made perhaps the most preposterous claim by an opposition leader so far, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had intelligence on the terrorist threat 3 days in advance and chose not to share it to ensure the safety of tourists. On the other hand, you have the Samajwadi Party president who says, forget missiles and cannons, even Sutli bombs aren't made. Sample this.
हमले के 3 दिन पहले ही वहां इंटेलिजेंस रिपोर्ट मोदी जी को भेजा था और उसी लिए मोदी जी ने कश्मीर जाने का प्रोग्राम कैंसल किया था। ये मैं एक पेपर में पढ़ा।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने वादा ये किया था कि हम मिसाइल्स बनाएंगे, तोप बनाएंगे, टैंक बनाएंगे, राइफलें बनाएंगे, एसएलआर बनाएंगे, मशीन गन्स बनाएंगे, न जाने क्या क्या बनाएंगे। लेकिन सुनने में आ रहा है झांसी में या बुंदेलखंड में कहीं भी सुतली का बम भी नहीं बनाया इन्होंने।
Ironically, these claims come at a time, on a day, when leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi went and met the family of Vinay Narwal, the Navy officer killed by terrorists on 22nd April. While Rahul Gandhi was showing support and solidarity with Pahalgam victim, his party chief is giving a handle to the enemy. The BJP has equated Mallikarjun Kharge with Mir Jafar and his allegations with treason, calling the claims baseless rant. The party is demanding an apology from the Congress president. Congress, however, is unapologetic. They claim that Kharge has only repeated what the government admitted in the all-party meeting and that there is nothing wrong with what he said.
एक तरफ मीटिंग में कहते हैं कि हम देश के साथ खड़े हैं और दूसरी तरफ देश को कमजोर करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। जब जान रहे हैं कि तनाव बढ़ा हुआ है, राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा का विषय है, तो उस समय प्रधानमंत्री के बारे में ये बोलना कि वो नहीं गए कश्मीर क्योंकि उनको मालूम था हमला होने वाला है, इससे बड़ा कोई गैर जिम्मेदाराना वक्तव्य हो सकता है क्या?
There was an all-party meeting where the government agreed that there was a security lapse. If there was a security lapse, who's responsible for it? Mr. Kharge has simply raised questions on intelligence failure and failure of security that the government has itself admitted. So what is the BJP making this brouhaha about? The BJP has to stop indulging in this petty troll level politics.
देखिए, जब से कुछ पाकिस्तानी यूट्यूबर्स को बैन किया गया भारत में, कांग्रेस पार्टी के तमाम नेताओं ने पाकिस्तान के लिए कंटेंट क्रिएशन का काम शुरू कर दिया है। कांग्रेस वैसे तो ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग में बोलती है कि वो देश और सेना के साथ है, पर ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग के बाहर निकलते ही राष्ट्र नीति पर वोट बैंक की राजनीति करती है और किस प्रकार से पाकिस्तान को क्लीन चिट देती है, उसका एक और प्रमाण आज सामने आ चुका है।
So you heard what the opposition is saying. Mallikarjun Kharge making a claim that the agencies and the Prime Minister knew in advance about the threat but did not use it to ensure the safety of the tourists there. Now the question that we are asking is the kind of statements that is coming in. INDI solidarity justifies, because on one hand the opposition says we stand with the government and we'll back the government in whatever decision the government takes. On the other hand, you have these series of statements coming in. You can register your vote at Times Now on X and you can tell us what do you think about the issue. We'll reveal the results right after the debate. Let's open up the debate now. We're joined by Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We have Lalit Ambardar, activist, with us on the broadcast. Dr. Nikul Patel of the Congress is also with us. Akhilesh Katiyar, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, and Tausif Shah, political analyst. Let me begin with you, Mr. Patel. Why is it that your Congress party, your party which is called the Grand Old Party, is making claims, tall claims of standing with the government in solidarity with the victims, that you'll back the government, the center in whatever it does, and then you have all these statements coming in, questioning, doubting the intent, and this time around, your president is claiming that the agencies and the Prime Minister knew in advance of what was going to happen?
See, I would like to say that whenever there was an all-party meet, definitely whatever incident happened is really a tragedy, and we are supporting that. And any action, we have not criticized any action still. If any action is taking any government, we are with them. Now, if you see that whatever happened has to be definitely is known to the government that...
How can you be with a government whose intentions you doubt? How can you stand with the government and the Prime Minister if you think, your party president thinks that the Prime Minister and the agencies knew beforehand, 3 days in advance, of the threat there, and then still claim to be standing with that government?
See, firstly, the government must admit that they have been in a failure of understanding the intel that they get 3 days previous to it. And definitely, Mallikarjun Kharge has pointed out that. After that event, if anything is happening and if any government action is taken, is we have not supported them? That is the question.
Mallikarjun Kharge is leveling allegations, sir. You are trying to simplify what he said, but that's not the case. And the government admitted to whatever it admitted during the all-party meeting. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is not talking about that admission. He's saying that the agencies and the Prime Minister knew beforehand. That's why the Prime Minister did not travel. That's why the Prime Minister did not travel. Are you making that claim and the allegation that this was done knowingly, deliberately?
Are you accepting that the government had failed to stop the event, even there was an intel to them that this might have happened to it on that particular day?
Do you know the details of the all-party meeting or not?
We have already admitted.
Yes, so if you know the details of the all-party meeting, why is Mallikarjun Kharge alleging?
You are asking questions. You are asking
Dr. Patel, Mallikarjun Kharge, on what basis?
I am letting you know. You are asking a wrong question to me.
Oh, the question itself is wrong. Dr. Patel, on what? So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this then. On what basis is Mallikarjun Kharge making this allegation? Dr. Patel, on what basis is Mallikarjun Kharge making this allegation that the Prime Minister knew beforehand? That he knew beforehand, and was it done deliberately? Mr. Patel?
Yeah, I'm telling you the same thing. You are not listening me. You are putting your own question. We are discussing the event that has happened before to that thing, and you are telling that we are not supporting after the event. That is not fair. That is not a fair question.
If you are supporting the government,
that is not fair.
If you are supporting the government,
I don't understand.
1 second. Why are you casting aspersions? Why are you casting aspersions on the intention of the government and saying that this was done deliberately? Isn't that the conclusion one would arrive at when one hears the president of the Congress party say that the Prime Minister knew beforehand, 3 days in advance?
The government, you are still asking me, I will be
absolutely, because you're not answering my question.
You are not ready to understand my answer. That is the problem. I am telling the same thing. If there was an intel 3 days before, and if the government is not able to counter it, is not a failure. First part, that is first part of your question. Secondly, we are discussing what happened before the event, and you are justifying after the event. So after the event, we are with the government and we are asking them that do action. We are with you. Take action.
You know, 1 second. No, 1 second. No, not at all. Dr. Patel, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Mallikarjun Kharge very clearly spinning the blame on the Prime Minister by alleging that the Prime Minister knew 3 days in advance. And what he's implying, 1 second. What he's implying is that the Prime Minister knew that this was going to happen. So that's why the question is, was it done deliberately? Is that what the Congress party is saying today? And all the talks about supporting the government and the solidarity is then just a sham.
You are asking my question, so let me know from you itself. If there is an intelligence from the intelligence, let the government, if the government is knowing, then you are arguing that Pradhan Mantri is not knowing it?
Dr. Patel, are you implying, your party president implying that this was done deliberately?
You are feeling that.
Was this done deliberately? Is that what the Congress president is implying?
He might not be knowing. He might not be knowing. That is what you want to say?
That's very interesting. Kaushal Kant Mishra, the Prime Minister knew 3 days in advance. That's why the Prime Minister did not travel, and that information was not used to secure the tourists there. That's the allegation that the Congress president has today made.
Swati, with the stand of Indigadbandhan and Congress party, it is clear that they have got two teeth. एक दिखाने के दांत है, दूसरा खाने के दांत है. दिखाने के दांत ये है कि हम सरकार जो भी करेगी हम उसके साथ हैं, और खाने के दांत ये है जो सिद्धारमैया बोलते हैं, जो तारिक हामिद बोलते हैं, जो आरवी तिमारपुर बोलते हैं, सफजुद सोद बोलते हैं, विजय सेट्टीवार बोलते हैं, मणिशंकर अय्यर बोलते हैं, चंद्र कुमार चौधरी बोलते हैं, दामाद जी बोलते हैं, वाड्रा जी बोलते हैं, जगत सिंह नेगी जी बोलते हैं, और अल्टीमेटली कांग्रेस के प्रेसिडेंट ने भी वही बात कह दी। ये लोग कभी नहीं सुधरेंगे। अरे ये वही पार्टी है कि जब हमारे फली होमी मेजर साहब जो एयर चीफ मार्शल थे, जो अटैक के बाद 9/11 के अटैक के बाद 26/11 के अटैक के बाद अटैक की बात करने के लिए गए थे कि पाकिस्तान के ऊपर अटैक किया जाए, भारत की सेना तैयार है। तो मनमोहन सिंह ने कहा कि अगर हम इसमें अटैक कर देंगे तो हमारे देश के मुसलमान नाराज हो जाएंगे। ये इनका रियल फेस है। और जहां तक रही मोदी जी की बात, तो मोदी जी एक कहानी बता देते हैं आप लोगों को, आपको शायद पता हो कि मोदी जी की बात है 1993 में, जब कांग्रेस की सरकार थी, कश्मीर पूरी तरीके से विपक्ष विक्षिप्त था। उस समय आतंकियों ने यह कहा था कि जिसने अपनी मां का दूध पिया हो आ करके लाल चौक पे झंडा फहराए। ये बात 23 की है। और 25 जनवरी को मोदी जी और मुरली मनोहर जोशी जी के साथ पूरी टीम गई थी। उन्होंने 25 की शाम को ऐलान किया था कि मां का दूध पिया है, मैं आया हूं और मैं कल झंडा फहराऊंगा। और मोदी जी बिना सिक्योरिटी के, बिना किसी चीज के लाल चौक पे जाके झंडा फहरा के आए थे। तो जहां तक बात रही उनकी हिम्मत की, एक ये एग्जाम्पल। दूसरा एग्जाम्पल, जब गुजरात में बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट हुआ था तो सरकारी मशीनरी ये कह रही थी कि उन्हें नहीं जाना चाहिए, पर फिर भी वो ऑफिस गए थे। तो ये जो इस तरह की जो घटिया पॉलिटिक्स कांग्रेस कर रही है, और वही काम समाजवादी पार्टी के लोग कर रहे हैं कि सुतली बम भी नहीं बनाया। आज जब हम लोग, आप ये समझिए कि इस एरा में जिस तरीके से कि जो हमारे देश ने वो बनाया है, जिससे कि आप सैटेलाइट के थ्रू आप आने वाली किसी भी एटॉमिक मिसाइल को आप डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकते हैं, जो दुनिया में सिर्फ 3 देशों के पास है, हमने वो बना ली। और समाजवादी पार्टी के अध्यक्ष कह रहे हैं हम सुतली बम, मतलब दिस इज नॉनसेंस, घटिया पॉलिटिक्स, नथिंग मोर देन दैट।
Lalit Ambardar, on one hand, the opposition is saying that we are supporting the government and whatever the government decides to do, we will support the government. We are standing in solidarity. And on the other hand, the president of the Congress party says the Prime Minister knew in advance. So what kind of action are you going to support when you don't even trust the intention of the government? You're casting aspersion and saying that the Prime Minister knew, that's why he didn't go, but he didn't use the information to secure the tourists there.
This is treacherous. Modi hate campaign has reached a limit. They have started hating their own country, the Mother India. Let me give the timeline. Narendra Modi was supposed to inaugurate that segment of the train from Vaishno Devi, Mata Vaishno Devi to Kashmir, that segment. It was supposed to be on the 19th of April. And on the 15th, going by the meteorological reports, because the weather was expected to be inclement, so they decided to postpone. And let me remind everybody here, that section of National Highway 44 is very vulnerable to landslides and shooting stones. And this is what happened. And I'm sure you covered it. We saw it on your television channels. Every channel covered it, how far the damage was done because of the landslides and the shooting stones in that area. It would not have been possible for the helicopter of Narendra Modi to land at the event. So that is one. Second is, on what happened on 22nd, the attack happened on 22nd of April. And you had, can you imagine the kind of macabre dance that was played out in Pahalgam on that day, which had Hamas imprint clearly on it, and we are trying to play politics over it, giving tool, and you must understand, war is already on. Pakistan announced the war on 22nd of April, and we announced the response on the day that we said Indus water treaties and put under abeyance. We are wearing the state of war. And at this time you are giving fodder to your enemy nation to generate propaganda, to create discontent in the population. That's a very important, vital and dangerous tool you are giving to the enemy. And let me remind these people, war is on, war will be played out, and the government has already said it. You get intelligence input, thousands of inputs every day. What has been deterred, what has been avoided, evaded is not recorded.
Absolutely. But we don't even know about the multiple attempts that have been thwarted.
Even government
Yes,
has said there was
you're absolutely right. We never even come to know about the attempts that have been thwarted. Akhilesh Katiyar, अगर ये सरकार सुतली बम तक नहीं बना सकी तो ऐसी सरकार को आप क्यों सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं?
नहीं स्वाति जी, मैं काफी देर से सुन रहा था। हमें तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे ये अपराध जो है इसमें गलती अपोजिशन की हो क्योंकि आतंकवादी कैसे अंदर घुस गए, पूरा ये अपराध करके 26 भारतीयों की छाती पे गोली उतार के कब चले गए, ये अपोजिशन की गलती है। देश की सुरक्षा की जिम्मेदारी अपोजिशन की है। अब ये सुरक्षित नहीं रहा, ये हमला हुआ, इसमें भी गलती है। ये इंटेलिजेंस फेल्योर है, सरकार मानती है, ये अपोजिशन की गलती है। आप हमसे तो हमें लगता है ऐसे सवाल कर रहे हैं इस तरीके की। जिस समय हमारा सारे लोग कह रहे भाई हम सरकार के साथ खड़े,
उसके बाद आप लोग कह रहे हैं कि सरकार सुतली बम तक नहीं बना पाई।
इतना अपराध
उसके बाद मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे ये कह रहे हैं कि इस सरकार को पहले से पता था।
बीजेपी और उनको बोलने के बीच में चुप रहे।
नहीं, एक मिनट, आप इस तरह से मुझसे बात नहीं कर सकते। बीच में चुप रहे का मतलब क्या है?
सुने ना,
तो फिर आप थोड़ा सा लहजा आप अपना देखिए। इस तरह से आप बात नहीं कर सकते हैं। मैं आपसे बहुत सम्मानजनक तरीके से सवाल पूछ रही हूँ।
वैसे हमें भी बोलने दे दो।
बिल्कुल बोलिए और सम्मानजनक तरीके से बात कीजिए। बोलिए।
आप मुझे 2 मिनट तो दे
बोलिए।
मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि इस देश में आतंकवादी सीमा पार करके घुस आते हैं, ये भी अपोजिशन की गलती है। इतने बड़े कांड को अंजाम देते हैं, भी जिम्मेदारी अपोजिशन की है। कैसे चले जाते हैं, भी जिम्मेदारी अपोजिशन की। सरकार पे तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं बनता। आज हम यहाँ बैठ के मोदी जी की वीर गाथा गा रहे हैं। हम आप जो घटना घटी उस पर हम कोई बात नहीं कर रहे। और जो बुंदेलखंड में 10 साल पहले जो कॉरिडोर बनाया है वहां पे कुछ नहीं हुआ है। इस बात पे सवाल अगर मेरे नेता माननीय अखिलेश यादव जी ने सवाल कर दिया तो हम देशद्रोही हो गए। किसानों की जमीन 10 साल पहले लिए बैठे, उसमें कोई बात नहीं कर सकते। कौन से सवाल है, कौन से जवाब है? स्वाति जोशी जी मुझे समझ नहीं आते ये।
अखिलेश कटियार जी, जब मुंबई में हमला हुआ था तो किसकी गलती थी? वो आतंकवादी जब बोट में बैठ करके घुस गए थे अंदर, और क्योंकि अजमल कसाब पकड़ा गया, उस वक्त किसकी गलती थी?
स्वाति जी
उस वक्त किसकी गलती थी बताइए?
पीछे की घटना
नहीं, पीछे की घटना की बात क्यों नहीं करेंगे? पीछे की घटना की बात क्यों नहीं करेंगे? जब आप लोग पीछे मुड़ मुड़ के कहते हैं प्रूफ कहां है पुलवामा का, प्रूफ कहां है बालाकोट का, आप पीछे मुड़ के देख सकते हैं। कोई और आपको पीछे मुड़ के याद ना दिलाए कि क्या हुआ है।
26 इस देश के नागरिकों ने जान गंवाई, उसमें अगर सरकार की लापरवाही है तो सवाल सरकार से क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए?
बिल्कुल होना चाहिए और आप पूछिए, लेकिन आप पहले से कंक्लूजन पे जब अराइव कर जाते हैं, आप पहले ही इसका सोल्यूशन ढूंढ चुके हैं। कोई कह रहा है कि इनको पहले से पता था, 3 दिन पहले से इन्होंने खुद तो अपना ट्रिप कैंसिल कर दिया लेकिन वहां टूरिस्टों को नहीं बचाया। जब आप कह रहे हैं कि ये सरकार सुतली बम तक नहीं बना सकती, तो आप तो कंक्लूजन पे ऑलरेडी आ चुके हैं। यू ऑलरेडी अराइव्ड एट द कंक्लूजन। लेट मी ब्रिंग इन तौसीफ शाह एज वेल. Tausif Shah, Mehbooba Mufti today wrote a letter to LG already pronouncing individuals who are being interrogated as innocents. On what basis are these claims being made? Tausif Shah, can you unmute yourself? I'm not able to hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Very sorry, the mic was muted. So, Swati, very good evening to everyone. I just like to come in that they have approximately nabbed nearly 2,000 people. तो मैं आपसे ये सवाल करता हूँ कि डू यू थिंक दैट 2000 लोग यहाँ पर हैं, जिन 2000 लोगों को इतनी इंटरोगेशन, व्हाटएवर सवाल जवाब या उनसे सीवियर इंटरोगेशन हो रहा है, तो वहां से यू कैन गेट द इंटेलिजेंस, यू कैन गेट द रिपोर्ट दैट यू मीन टू से दैट दीज आर, ये 2000 लोग वो हैं जिनके पास दे आर द ओवरग्राउंड वर्कर्स. सो डू यू थिंक दैट they have the government has acted after the attack? Why did they not act before the attack? This is what we say. Now, there are approximately 4,000 people who are laundering in the jail without any FIR since the abrogation of Article 370 since last approximately 4 to 5 years. No FIR, nothing, no case going on. So we don't want that our people should get alienated, not from Jammu, not from Srinagar. So we have seen that, but you have to realize this.
But Tausif Shah, will you allow the procedure to be over?
Please. Yes,
will you allow the interrogation to be over? It was during the interrogation that we saw one of the individuals who's been called the overground worker jump into the river. Even that was given a completely different color.
One question over there through your medium. What I want to ask is that you are making a terrorist or an overground worker move to show you the hideout. So how did he? We have seen the video, but we don't see any security forces around him because वो चोर है या whatever, जो भी terrorist है, चोर है, whatever he is. So he should be surrounded by the security people. Why is he not? Why
you
was
think he
not
went there alone and jumped into the river?
Oh my
No. If you have seen the video, you can't see any
Okay, Lalit Ambardar, then Kaushal Kant Mishra want to come in. Lalit Ambardar, why are you picking up people, throwing them into jail? These are innocent individuals.
No, they are not even trying to be Sherlock Holmes. They are only trying to give fodder to Pakistanis. Kashmir is infested with Pakistan stooges, overground workers, underground workers working in Kashmir. They are like termites spread all along Kashmiri society. Where do these terrorists live? They live in the houses of Kashmiri Muslims. They just come out, kill, then go into some other family or some other neighborhood. Don't disregard that.
And in fact, today
Kashmiri
itself,
Hindu
our
genocide was
reporter Anuj
executed by
spoke to
Kashmiri
a
Muslims.
former overground worker, Tausif Shah. Nobody is
Burhan
trying to
Wani-
generalize the situation or paint all the Kashmiris with the same brush. But our reporter spoke to a former overground worker who on camera has confessed that there is a network which is operating, who take instructions from Pakistan, help these terrorists with logistical support, provide them with food and shelter, and also help them with transport. A former overground worker has said all of that to our reporter. So nobody is trying to generalize the situation, but you cannot even run away and hide from the reality. Kaushal Kant Mishra, Akhilesh Katiyar has asked, before I wrap up, Kaushal Kant Mishra, Akhilesh Katiyar wants to know कि आप लोग जो हैं जवाब सिक्योरिटी फेलियर पर देंगे या नहीं, या आप लोग ऑपोजिशन को ही हर चीज के लिए जिम्मेदार ठहराएंगे? बिकॉज अखिलेश कटियार जी को लग रहा है कि ये ऑपोजिशन की गलती थी क्या जो टेरर अटैक हो गया, और ऑपोजिशन से ही सारे सवाल पूछे जा रहे हैं.
अखिलेश जी के जवाब के लिए एक छोटा सा आंकड़ा देना चाहूंगा कि 2004 से लेकर 2013 के बीच में करीब 39 स्पेसिफिकली टेररिस्ट अटैक हुए थे, और 2014 से लेकर 2014 के बीच में केवल 11 हुए हैं. तो लगभग मोर देन 75% का फॉल हुआ है. तो ये तो गवर्नमेंट का काम था. और अखिलेश जी की पार्टी के बारे में क्या बोलें, ये तो आतंकवादियों को छोड़ने के लिए जाते हैं और हाईकोर्ट इनको रैप करता है और कहता है कि आप इनको बीच में नहीं, प्लीज आप आतंकियों को छोड़ते हैं, छोड़ने की बात करके हाईकोर्ट जाते हैं और हाईकोर्ट आपसे कहता है कि आप इनको छोड़ क्यों रहे हैं, इनको पद्मश्री देकर के विधानसभा में ले जाइए. तो वो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है. समस्या क्या है कि आप अगर देख लें आज पाकिस्तान के नेटवर्क को, तो उसमें हमारे विपक्ष के नेताओं के बयानों को साइट करके इंडिया को मॉक किया जा रहा है.
The opposition is saying we are only asking questions. We have the right to ask questions. The government says these are not questions. These are statements that are intended to doubt the government and giving fodder to Pakistan. Gentlemen, I'm completely out of time. Thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. It's time to reveal the results of the poll, the survey that we did, and this is the question that we asked. India's solidarity. By India, I mean INDI, which is the INDI bloc, the opposition. Is their solidarity just a farce? 77% people have voted yes, while 23% people have said no, that this solidarity is not a farce. And before, in fact, we wrap up, we do have some breaking inputs coming in as well. And this is what we're given to understand. Indian Air Force has issued a notum for a large air exercise near the India-Pakistan border between 7th and 8th May. Notum is the official notice to airmen. Indian Air Force is going to carry out exercise over the desert sector and adjoining areas along the India-Pakistan border from tomorrow. We have Rishabh joining us in the broadcast with more details. Rishabh, these are all measures that are being taken, whether it's through the mock drills, whether it's this particular notum that has been issued by the Indian Air Force, that gives you a hint about the preparedness and the focus where it lies.
Well, definitely. This notum has been issued in the Southwestern Air Command in Rajasthan area. And it is very clear the area that has been chosen where the notum has been issued is very close to international border. This includes the areas of Jaisalmer as well as Bardmer and others. Important air bases of Jaisalmer as well as Uttalai, which is in Bardmer, is in this area and falls under the Southwestern Command of Indian Air Force. So a notum has been issued for 7th and 8th of May, which means that no non-identified flying object can be in this area, and it is very clear that there will be a drill by Indian Air Force, and hence notice has been issued to airmen for this area, which means it has been announced as no flying zone for any aerial object apart from those which are part of these exercises. So very clear message being sent out from India that our air might is strong, is closer to you,
All right, so,
and we can act within
yes, so Bharat
seconds.
is covering all its bases. Thank you very much, Rishabh, for getting us the details. With that, we're slipping into a very short break. A lot more lined up on the other side. Stay on with us.